We have girls volleyball and boys water polo on deck in this week's HS Game Time Roundup. I'm Pep Fernandez. We'll also hear from the Rancho Verde football star DeMaurier Stringfellow on his selection to the Under Armour All-Star Game. But let's start inside the gym at La Sierra. The Eagles at home for Hemet West Valley. Let's pick up the action in the first game. Kiana Costello to Maddie Lozano to Kendi Klump for the kill. And then later in the opening frame, Lozano sets up Kaylee Labrie and she knocks it down for the Eagles. West Valley had its moments on Thursday night. Nice block right there for the Mustangs, but La Sierra was cruising. Lozano to the other Labrie sister, Deja. It just got real. The sister act continues with Kaylee as La Sierra takes the first game 25-8. To the second, meet the Klump. Kendi Klump with the kill as the Eagles take game 2 25-12. Fast forward to the third, Lozano to Deja Labrie. You know how La Sierra rolls. In 3 straight, the Eagles are now 5-1 on the year with the River Valley League beginning next Friday.
You know, it's a new league. There's a lot of new teams. There's a lot of teams we haven't played against. So, you know, league starts on Friday, so we'll just have to see what happens.
We're really good. We're very strong. We're getting pretty consistent. I'm looking forward to going strong this season.
Look for more on the Labrie sisters on the Monday morning pep rally. The King Water Polo team is off to another great start and poised for another run at the Big 8 crown. King, ranked number 3 in the CIF Division III poll, hosted Great Oak of Temecula in non-league action on Tuesday. Blake Wynant coming up with the goal for the Wolves, and they led 5-zip. Wynant went for 3 scores in the match. But here comes Great Oak. Trent Dobb to Nick Radosevich to Paul Davis. In for the score, 5-1. Wolfpack on the board. Now to the second quarter. Joseph Mormon in the cage, and he made a dozen saves in the match for King. Later in the second, Wynant to Tom Appel. You can't stop it. One of his 4 goals in the match for Appel. Lucas Ritter, he also had a big game. He gets the goal here, and King goes on top 7-3. But Great Oak would not back down. Matt Schweiger to Davis for another score here. But King is tough to beat in their home pool. Ritter strikes again, one of his 4 goals against Great Oak. And then later, Ritter sharing it, dumps it inside to Kyle Johnson. The Wolves still on the attack. Off the rebound, there's David Albers. Muscles in for the goal. 15-6. King wins. The Wolves are 3-0 and looking good for another big season in the Big 8.
Santiago and Norco both have good squads. Santiago will be interesting. They have a new coach. That coach seems to be doing some good things. They had a really good tournament here this last weekend, a poly tournament. Say Norco, they played Mission Viejo tough a couple weeks ago, 12-8. So I think the 3 of us will probably mix it up and see who comes out on top.
We'll hear from King's Tom Appel in the Monday morning pep rally. Football star DeMaurier Stringfellow from the Rancho Verde High School has earned Under Armour All-American status. At a very special presentation at school on Thursday morning, Stringfellow was given an honorary jersey and named to the 6th annual Under Armour All-America game January 4th at Tropicana Field in St. Petersburg, Florida. The game will be televised on ESPN. Stringfellow was one of 90 players in the entire country to be picked for this All-Star game. He says he's following the footsteps of another great Mustang, Ronald Powell.
I promised Ronald Powell that I was going to get out just as big as him. So, I mean, I'm trying to hold up to that. He's told me to work hard, to compete, and no matter what, don't give up.
Congratulations to DeMaurier Stringfellow and good luck Friday night against Valley View. I'm Pep Fernandez with the HS Game Time Roundup.